Hey there guys, how's it going, and welcome to a new Call of Duty Ghosts gold gun video where I go out and earn that gold camo for all the weapons in Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer with my experience from getting that gold camo, as well as taking a look at the statistics of the weapon. I give you an ideal creator class setup and give you a good basic scenario for when the weapon is best used, tell you its strengths, its weaknesses, and all that kind of stuff. So today we're looking at the gold USR. This is the first sniper rifle that we've looked at on my gold gun series, and they're a little bit of a hit and miss Marmite style of weapon, which means you either love them or you hate them, in my opinion. And I've been on opposite ends of that scale at different times depending on whether I'm using one, whether I'm doing well with one. You can't really beat the satisfaction of a one-hit kill that you can get from a sniper rifle, and this is a bolt action as well, which makes it feel a little bit cooler. But if you're playing against snipers, they kind of come into two categories. Either category one is I love playing against them because they miss the majority of their shots, but if you play against a sniper whose accuracy is spot on, it is probably the most frustrating thing in Call of Duty, because it feels like you're defenseless because they can kill you so quickly. And sometimes I feel like I am that standard and I'm annoying people, but other times my aim's totally off. So whether the sniper rifle is for you is probably a case of, is your aim really sharp? And once it is and you can practice with it, then you can get a lot of benefits out of it. So let's look at the USR sniper rifle. Now, something that's interesting that you might not know is that this and the other bolt action, the L115 sniper rifle, have built-in recoil compensators, which sounds a little bit of a strange word that we haven't heard before really in Call of Duty. And what it means is that after each kill you get a 3% reduction in your kick. So this is also, as you can imagine, this is really good for if you're going for montages or if you're going for dem quad feeds. It will only work up to 4 kills, so you only get a 12% reduction in kick. And to be honest, if you're on more than a 4 streak with a sniper and you're playing kind of aggressive, you're probably doing very well. Now, that actually sounds incredible, but in all honesty, when I was playing, and if I ever did go on a streak above 3 or 4, I didn't really notice this compensation. Now, here you can see, I don't know how I didn't hit him with these shots, and he must be a terrible player, but I managed to get my kind of triple feedish eventually. So that sounds good, that recoil compensation, but in all practical terms, I don't really notice it. But if you are a sniper, you know, an out-and-out sniper, then it's something you might want to take into consideration when selecting what sniper rifle you want to use. Very cool either way. Now, in terms of other statistics, there's nothing really to stand out from this and the other bolt action sniper rifle. Very similar. They both will do one-hit kill in the chest, the torso area, down to the legs, basically the hip, the waist upwards, I would say. You can put on the chrome line barrel attachment for extra damage, but I personally wouldn't. I've put on the chrome line barrel attachment and I still get hit markers. And in my opinion, if you're going to have an attachment which adds extra recoil to your sniper, what's the point really if sometimes you're still going to get those hit markers on people, especially if you hit them in like the lower forearms or, you know, the lower legs, you'll still get that hit marker. So just go without chrome line. That would be my tip. I think the suppressor, sorry, is actually a really good attachment for this. You will get a one-hit kill in the torso still, and in my opinion, if you're not hitting people in the torso, if you don't have the accuracy to get people in the chest area with a sniper, you probably shouldn't be using the sniper rifle. Maybe go for the marksman rifles, the single-shot assault rifles, and warm yourself up with your aim and get used to the kind of 1-2 hit kills, then work your way up to a sniper. But as you'll see in these clips, I don't really tend to what you'd call quick scope too much. Even if I can aim them you know, quite quickly, I will try my best to make sure I've got that chest lined up before just randomly shooting. Some snipers, especially the more kind of fancy ones, will just shoot as soon as they see that they're near the target. But you'll see in a lot of these clips, I try to make sure that I'm definitely in that chest area, so I definitely do get that one-hit kill. So I would recommend extended mags with this, which I believe gives you up to 9 shots, and that's very, very useful, especially if you go into a room of people, and it gives you the chance to miss a couple of shots without worrying too much. The other attachment I would put on, possibly FMJ, but I don't really tend to shoot people through walls. Also, the thermal scope is a great one, but if you can go without the thermal scope, I would say go with the suppressor. You still get one-hit kills a lot of the time, so it doesn't really affect it too much. Here you can see me getting a collateral with the suppressor with a chest shot. So still, as you can see, very powerful sniper rifle, even with the suppressed attachment. But thermal's always good. Thermal's always good with sniper rifles, although on some maps thermal can be a little bit tricky because when you put a thermal scope up against the sky, it's very difficult to see people because the sky is kind of a bright grey white in this game, and people don't really stand out too much against that. On the right hand side there, I've got the suggested perks. This is the loadout that I pretty much run with. Some of them more essential than others. You could probably swap a couple of these out for ones that are just personal preference of yours that you might like to take into a game. So I've got lightweight there. Quicker movement speed, you can't beat quicker movement speed with a sniper rifle, can be very useful, although maybe you could swap that out and instead of having quicker movement speed, just make sure that you run around with a pistol whenever you're getting from area to area, but I tend to forget to do that, so I like quicker movement speed. We've got quick draw there, faster aim down sight, probably the most essential sniper rifle perk that you can get. It used to be an attachment, but now it's a perk in this game, and unless you're going to be extremely defensive, that is a very useful one. I like to run recon because I like to run a concussion with a sniper rifle, and throwing a concussion into a crowd of people before going at them with the sniper is extremely favourable. Trust me, you don't want to be running into people who aren't concussed if you can help it, because you might miss that shot. Sleight of hand, that's just a personal one for me because I reload all the time, can't help that one. And the other one is ready up, that you might want to take on an aggressive sniper rifle role just so that when you're running around you can bring that gun up a little bit quicker. So that's it for the look at the USR. If you want to check out some more of these gold gun videos, there's more of them on my channel, as well as Machinima Respawn. And don't forget to leave a comment letting me know what you would like to see next. I'll see you in the next video.